Welcome everyone to the channel. This is your Empress, Goddess, High Priestess, Alba La Pantera. Thank you to the new subscribers and returning subscribers. Much love to you all. Thank you so much for your support. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the video as well. Well, subscribe to the channel. Look at these sirens. Okay, just wanted to see if it was on pass 2 again. So let's get into our messages, shall we? Thank you, Infinite Creator of all, for allowing me to connect my heart and soul to your heart and soul, as well as pairing my energy with thee to relay these messages to the collective that is rising in consciousness, the collective that is rising in love. Ashe. Let's go ahead with these messages, y'all. Let's go ahead with these messages. What is the message for the collective, Source? What is the message for the collective? Go. Okay. A little popper. There are 2 messages that wanted to pop on through. And we have weight and weight of the world. So look at that. Waiting here, waiting. Patience is required because that is what you do when you wait, collective. It's not yet time. Things are being woven. Boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry when it comes to the weight of the world. So stay focused on your ascension, okay? We got that. Definitely put this back into the deck reversed. Here we are. What is the message for the collective, Source? We have your life is a canvas. Artist, manifestation, creative accountability. Okay. So some of you could really be connecting to your star system of Leo, 5th house energy, which is the house of creativity, or realizing, like it says here, that your life is a canvas. You are the one that is painting the picture right before your very own eyes. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Great Severing. Okay, now this talks about Mars energy. And it also mentions anger, conflict, softening to love. All right. So we just saw how it said the weight of the world, and we have Mars at the bottom of the deck. So that could be something where if you are still in connections that you can tell by the way you feel that it's not something you should be connected to, it could be blocking your manifestation or the way you create. Now, one of the things you can do is use those moments or moments of disruption to become innovative. There's something in that particular matter that your solution is going to help with your creativity. But that all depends on the frequency you're connected to when these situations or experiences are occurring. Okay? Get to know more about your Mars energy in your natal chart, which can definitely help with the way that you take action, as well as, not as well as, but it is the masculine energy within you. All right? So let's go ahead and see what else we got for y'all. Getting more connected here with your crystals as well. We have here, you're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, and community. Now, as you create this world, you're going to connect with your soul tribe, your actual family, At the bottom of the deck, currently we have perspective. So the way you communicate is changing or has changed. And in this may have caused a great severing from things that you found or you thought were normal. For instance, some of you may have noticed the video that I put up about feeling sorry for others. It's not to say that you don't have love in your heart, but if you really take the moment to analyze what that means, because sorry is all about, or normally when it's stated, there's a moment of regret from pain, sorrow. Now, when you're feeling sorry for someone, you're choosing to feel what it is that they are experiencing. We're not talking about helping the person, because helping the person would be allowing them to handle what it is that they're feeling within themselves, as they may have been feeling sorry for themselves too. And in doing so, stepping away from that type of energy, it may put you into this space of isolation, or where you may feel like you're alone. There's nothing wrong with being alone, as that is what each initiate does. Initiation happens by yourself. In terms of being within your own physical body and those experiences that you go through as you're going through the initiation process. In that process, from what I'm feeling here, as far as you're not alone, now we're talking about the spiritual essence. Granted, it does say here physical connection. So you could be at this space where you're connecting to things that are outside of you, that may seem like it can only occur in your imagination. Seems like some of you are connecting with a higher perspective, from zooming out and realizing that a lot of this stuff that you've been taking on doesn't actually matter. And what truly matters is what it is that's happening within your imagination. Listen to this message with your heart and soul, collective. Listen to this message with your heart and soul. There's so many instances where feeling sorry for someone has become normal, when that's actually a debilitating factor for all parties involved. So you may be asking, so what do we do? First, you decide if this is an energy you want to take on in hearing a situation out, as you become the ventilation system. Ask yourself, are you in that position to do so? Because in most cases, people just want to be nosy. They come to find out you're picking up that energy. Remember, energy is fluid. This channel is all about keeping it real with y'all. Feel me? So we have here at the bottom of the deck, as we're saying all of this, Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study, and higher learning. That's the perspective that's changing here. You're realizing a lot of this stuff that you've been experiencing, these karmic ties, none of it matters. And when I say none of it matters, it's the perspective of thinking these things are happening to you instead of for and through you. Listen to this message with your heart and soul, collective. What else do we have for the collective source? After this, I will pull a Isis card. We have Lifting the Veil coming out next for you all, which talks about questioning everything and anything unaligned must go. Here it is. That's basically a confirmation right there, right? Let's grab one more. Messenger. Sirius energy, bringing harmony and balance. There it is. Again, another confirmation as to everything that we were saying. Bringing things into balance. Now we got karmic relationships at the bottom of the deck. Look at this image though. Some of you are realizing that you may have been connected to people from other worlds outside of us that is also within us. But we must first activate that energy through belief and knowing, not just believing only. Because that's the way spirituality works. You have to know what you believe and believe what you know. Because it's a feeling that you will be experiencing that becomes a thought. Now the thought becomes reality. Karmic relationship here says Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. Let's go ahead and grab an Isis card. My beloved Isis Assets. Lifting the veil. Your life is a canvas. You're not alone. Lifting the veil and messenger. So some of you could be seeing 133, which indicates a spiritual presence in your life. 777, 418. Let's see what we got. And I will read this message to its entirety from the text, okay? Message for the collective, spirit guides, ascended masters. Lady of the stars, priestess of Sirius, Ashe. Wow. And at the bottom of the deck, we have ancient power mysteries. Hear the rattle of Isis playing. Ashe. Let's go ahead and read the message of the Lady of the Stars. Let me see if we can prop this up for you. I want you to take a good look at that while I read the message here, okay? Or listen if you're just listening. This is on page 93. Bring that to a 12. 12 is connected to the 12th house of belief, which is also Pisces energy. And this is all about fantasy, illusion, spirituality, problem resolution, completion, analysis, efficiency, perfection, as we're talking about its polar opposite of Virgo, perfecting one's spirituality through one's own vision. Your life is a canvas. The message of the Lady of the Stars is the following. Sirius is a celestial goddess, a star of unconditional love and wisdom at an extremely high vibration. It brings deep soul awakening, spiritual gifts, and a high capacity for divine service. Lady of the Stars is also an empowerment of all other oracles in the deck. She tells you to pay attention because something significant is taking place right now. We have double the message of Sirius here with the messenger as well. So it's definitely a major message for you all right now. Sirian energy takes the inner path and the spiritual healing journey into a whole new stratosphere. It is wise, ancient, and extremely high vibrational energy. It takes a certain level of soul evolution to be able to consciously register Sirian light and transmit it on this planet. The heart in question must be able to consciously cultivate unconditional love for it to occur. However, we can still receive Sirian light and healing assistance even if we are still learning to more consistently come from unconditional love. We will feel it more and more strongly as we grow spiritually. But even in our learning phase, we can open our hearts to this divine celestial goddess and allow her, through her priestess, Lady Isis, to bliss us with genuine spiritual gifts. Goddess Sirius, through her priestess, Lady Isis, is reaching to you now. She has offerings of great spiritual support and a message that there is something significant that you need to be aware of in your life right now too. Accepting celestial assistance in unconditional love of the Sirius will help you now. To receive the assistance, you can choose to surrender into your heart and allow divine love to infuse and heal, direct and unfold all aspects of your life and growth. It is total trust and surrender with absolute faith that even unexpected twists and turns will be leading you in the best direction. Advanced souls are capable of feeling and receiving the high vibrational love from the Sirian star system more consciously and consistently. It can come to feel like a perpetual spiritual sun above the crown of your head, nourishing you with the light at all times, causing your own soul light to grow brighter. As you surrender into your heart, your soul light will feel more and more palpable to you. The gifts of Sirius flow into the soul like a cup receiving divine nectar. The more aware and connected you are to your soul, the more conscious you will be in recognizing the bliss effects of Sirian light in your life. The priestess Lady Isis wishes to help your soul connect with Sirius and you to connect with your soul so that the full blessing of the celestial star goddess can nourish and transform your life, allowing its course to run true to your real and genuine divine passions. Even if you aren't sure what those passions are as yet, your soul knows, and Sirian energy helps your soul to be itself on this planet. Sirius brings blessings of heightened intuition, refined soul healing ability, and closer connection to your soul and the Lady Isis too. If you have been questioning your evolution, starting to wonder if you are really just at the beginning of the path or not really in initiation at all, then this card is a divine acknowledgement of the power, light, and evolution of your soul vibration, that there is refinement and advancement there. This is not grandiose. In fact, one way to know whether this guidance is genuinely for you is that you will feel peaceful and humble within as you receive the guidance. You will feel gently validated and affirmed within, not puffed up with false pride or ego. You will feel inspired and uplifted to continue with your inner work, not in need of telling others how advanced you are spiritually. If you feel inflated or better than others in any way, this is not the guidance for you, at least at this time. Instead, the guidance for you is to realize that you are beautiful, you are worthy, and the part of you that is comparing yourself to others, hoping to find that you are better, is suffering from emptiness within that doesn't know that you are beautiful and worthy. It is wiser to spend some time filling that inner emptiness with your own acknowledgement of your worth than trying to trump others. Better to go inside the emptiness until you find the seed of love and light within than to seek external appearances to make you heal. Ashe. The latter just won't work. The oracle of the Lady of the Stars is also an empowerment. It enhances, amplifies, and strengthens any oracle that you draw immediately before or after it. It is a call to pay special attention to the cards next to it, and you are guided that you will grow greatly through the lesson or learning specified in any oracle next to it. I did have at the bottom of the deck collected ancient mysteries here. Okay, under that is the spirit of Isis, triumph of the goddess. I just heard great work, y'all. Great work on the work that you've been doing through this ascension process you've been having. It says here, make it a priority in your awareness at this time in order for deepest spiritual awakening to occur. You are also guided that when Lady of the Stars appears around any other oracle, that there will be a blessing of divine grace in forms including but not limited to assistance, miracles, healing, and help in mastering the lessons of any oracle you pull immediately before or after the Lady of the Stars appears. If the card appears on her own, know that this is a special blessing for you, soon to be revealed. It says here, the ritual of the Lady of the Stars is, it is best to do this ritual on a relatively clear night when you can sit outside and gaze at the stars. If you cannot do this physically, then you are welcome to take a picture of the cosmos with the stars and set a candle safely nearby as your focal point for the ritual, or to simply close your eyes and visualize the stars above. You can also light a small tea-like candle and place a crystal dedicated to Sirius in front of the light to gaze at as your focal point. You can choose clear quartz, pedalite, or phenacite, or any crystal that feels right for you to use for this purpose. To dedicate the crystal, simply hold it in your left hand, placing your right hand over the top of it and say, I now call upon beloved Sirius, goddess of unconditional love, and her high priestess, Lady Isis, who loves me unconditionally. Cleanse this stone now in service to your love. Bless it with your light, that I may receive you more deeply into my heart this night. So be it. Set up your altar, whether it be with objects inside or simply a seat outside where you can look at the stars without craning your neck. You may wish to lay down on a blanket in such instances and say the incantation below 3 times. Sirius, beacon of unconditional love, the heart of the goddess shining above, Your deepest peace and wisdom wild, I call you now as your beloved star child. Let me rise above forgetfulness and fear. Help my true nature be strong and clear, so that no matter what seems to be, I am anchored within divinity. Nothing distracts me from my true face, shining bright with endless peace and grace. Sirius beacon of unconditional love, the heart of the goddess shining above. Your deepest peace and wisdom wild, I call you now as your beloved star child. Let me rise above forgetfulness and fear. Help my true nature be strong and clear, so that no matter what seems to be, I am anchored within divinity. Nothing distracts me from my true face, shining bright with endless peace and grace. Sirius beacon of unconditional love, the heart of the goddess shining above. Your deepest peace and wisdom wild, I call you now as your beloved star child. Let me rise above forgetfulness and fear. Help my true nature be strong and clear, so that no matter what seems to be, I am anchored within divinity. Nothing distracts me from my true face, shining bright with endless peace and grace. After you have repeated this incantation 3 times, be in your heart. Feel the energy of Sirius entering into your heart through the crown of your head and the forehead with softness and peace, power and grace. Just allow. At this vibration, struggle can fall away and you can know a peace that will continue to emanate beyond your ritual, bringing healing and transformation to your life. Stay with this process for as long as it feels right for you. When you are ready, just open your eyes. Also, with the incantation, it states here, you can say this incantation to bring forth the blessings of Sirius. It is included in your ritual above. But you can also say it before sleep to bring deep healing whilst you slumber. If you have a child that is having disturbed sleep or nightmares, saying this incantation over their bed on their behalf as they go to sleep 3 times with peace in your heart will call in spiritual protection. Shay. Let's close off the message here, collective, with a message from the hidden realms. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Lady Isis. Final message. We have fairy energy, growth, expansion, a flowering. Ashe, number 17, and there we go. 17 is the star card. Thank you, Source, for confirming and aligning this message in such a way. It's telling me here for this message to read the messenger from the text. Let's see here. Sirius energy, bring in harmony and balance. You're part of the lineage of souls who have dedicated their lifetimes to the upliftment of the planet, to returning time and again to seed the light, the crystalline ones, the ones who are here to plant the sacredness of life back in. Ashe, ashe, ashe. To honor both the sacred feminine and masculine, to usher deep reverence back in. Many ascended masters are thought to be connected to the energy of Sirius, often appearing as a shade of blue. They hold the frequency of pure love and are here to help the masculine and feminine exist in harmony, to ensure greater balance, to help us see that we're all connected and that the masculine and feminine energies exist within us all. You're being called to bring out this balance and harmony between the masculine and feminine, to be a guardian of harmony and balance on earth. Think of the whales traveling around the globe, sharing love through their healing vibrational song. Their unique notes send balance and harmony to every corner of the planet. A rebalancing of the masculine and feminine is occurring worldwide. It is a resurgence of the sacred within us all, a returning of the sacred union within, a rekindling of heaven and earth. You can begin to bring harmony and balance by creating it in your own life. Your life is a canvas. The ripples will follow from there. You can honor and balance the sacred masculine and feminine energies within yourself and others. And to finalize this message, collective, the Starseed Soul Inquiry is the following. How are you being called to bring harmony to your life or the planet? How are you being called to honor the sacred masculine and feminine within you? And the how, as you have heard me mention before, belongs to the universe. So what messages, collective, are you receiving from the universe, from the cosmos, from the galaxies, in order to bring divine balance within of the masculine and feminine energies? May this message find you well. I love you, and I'll see you next time.